talk about that. We will. Hey, in the car.
You got upstairs.
One of my friends said what she did on our wedding night was no money, was yeah.
It's possible that you may not even need the KY jelly. Right.
However, dear, it could be a tap.
However, yeah.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. If you're new here, welcome. It's amazing to have you guys here. Thank you for always showing this channel support. Thank you so much for being, one of our amazing guys. We love you. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for May, guys. May was my 30th birth month, and the love even till now it still keeps coming in, so I'm grateful guys. Thank you so much. Guys, if you have not followed, though, if you have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. As I'm talking to you now, just hit it. I know you're gonna be like, this is a different setting. Yes, I'm in my home country.
Where are you before?
Guys, I'm Sha. I'm at my parents' house, and my dad's 60th birthday, as the time of recording this, is some days away. So I came in to prepare and celebrate for them. Prepare as well, but he's leaving. He just prepared the ground, and then he's leaving because of some things. So anyway, it's been an amazing time. I'm in Ibadan, guys. You know when I'm in Ibadan, I'm always resting, but this time around, I've not been able to rest because work. He too is supposed to rest. So
have to make money.
And we have to steward it as well. For those of you that don't like prosperity, we have to steward the money. Does that sound better for you? Good. Now, today, just like the title would, I'm probably here because of the title. We want to talk about our first night as a married couple. So we got married. So let's just drop right into it.
I must say it's rated 18.
It's rated at 18. So today, beyond our first night, we'll just be telling you what church and most counselors don't tell. Because when I now speak with my people that are getting them, they're like, nobody told us. Just some of the things that we identified that nobody told us. But let's just first talk about wedding night. So we got married on the 26th of December 2020. Wow, almost 2 years. OG. So we got married, and thank God, it was a small intimate wedding. People have been asking me for my wedding video. When I'm comfortable with it, I'll release it. We got married, and it was a beautiful time. We actually enjoyed the day with our friends. I think we had about 30 people at our wedding. So yeah, but it was really intimate. It was really, even though the music was very annoying, we kind of just still made it fun. And yeah, shout out to you, Samira, Victor, Dunsin, Muyi, Victory, Feyi, Shefumi. Shout out to you guys, and those Fire Kemi, Eri, Omotunde, Feromi, because I don't have my best lady, Chinwe, Victor, Tolu, Ogunaya. All to my they've traveled. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate you. So it was just basically those who really loved us that came for that wedding. And yeah, so but prior to that time, we had gone through series of challenging mental, emotional, spiritual ills. Now the ill now is that is that what we didn't plan. We just felt, I think, it just never crossed our minds that there could be any kind of challenge on wedding night, right? So we got married. We had stayed in a hotel in Ibadan, and we went back to the hotel.
Essentially, the summary is we slept. We got
for like 12 hours or so.
So no, when we got back to the hotel, yeah, we first slept for about 4 hours. Then we went out, right? We went to
see some people who couldn't make it because of traffic.
Yeah. So when we got back, slept again. Yeah. Then we traveled the next morning back to Lagos. In Lagos, in Lagos, we got to the house to pick some stuff, drop some stuff, and we headed to the location of the honeymoon. Yeah, and we got there. I think we bought some stuff.
Yeah, we
to eat
so
and all of that.
Is that the night we bought things?
I think on the way we bought some.
I'm talking about
the first
condom.
Night. No, so it was that evening.
That evening.
Yeah,
okay.
So we bought some things. We got to the hotel. We slept. Then.
Fam. The honeymoon. We slept. Hey God.
We slept at. Then we went out to buy some things. Now the things we went to buy were things, condom.
KY jelly. Shout out to you, Twinny. It was Twinny, my Twinny, that told us to get KY jelly. And TT, yeah.
So really, those things were based on. I mean, the KY jelly was based on counsel from our married friends. Yeah.
So yeah, we got that, and then I think that night we didn't even really now try. I think we're still tired. I think we tried the next morning. I can't even remember.
We tried once, and the mathematics.
Now, hello, please. If you are 18 and below, log out. Log out, or your phone is going to go off now.
I think we even give some context here.
Yeah. So we had tried. So we did the whole, because we heard a lot about foreplay. So we made out. Right?
That was basic.
That was basic. I isn't basic. I think that's what we used to do. So we went ahead and we made out. And it was just like, okay, so going forward now, let's now try what we have not tried before. There's nothing there. Speak on your perspective, please.
So I think I'll piggyback a bit. When we were dating, because of the whole burning, you just a lot of heat. Yeah, we felt like this sex thing will not be
a major issue.
It won't be a major issue.
Yeah. In fact, we used to talk about that. We will. Hey, in the car. You got
upstairs. So yeah, we thought it was going to be just a breeze. Yeah, especially because as she confessed to, yeah,
we didn't make out.
We didn't do that. However, due to those situations where we did not make out, we were convinced that it would be a breeze.
What kind of rubbish statement is it? Did not make out? Whoa.
No, that's how we are defining it. Anyways, so yeah, we tried.
And so let me now speak on he tried. So basically, the man tries to enter the woman, and of course, which is the first.
It was maths. First of all, the question was, where is it supposed to enter? Like, how is it supposed to go? So another thing is,
in movies,
so
they just lie down.
Yeah, it's like missionary style. It's like the simplest thing.
So it's like
lay up and
just
then
lie down.
It's like a socket plug.
So the question is like, okay, so where am I? Where's the socket?
And then I'll be hearing, it's not there,
that's
there.
Not the place. And it's not only that's not the place, it's painful. So every time he's trying and it's not the place, the pain in my head is times 100. Like, there's someone just poked me. So I'm like, it's not the place. Hey, like, where is the place now? Me, I'm looking at...
For every is not the place,
Hey, that's why I said relief, because this man, you don't know what is going to come out of his mouth.
But then we need to be as
you understand what it means is basically you can't see your wife you shouldn't want to see your wife in pain and still be in any bloody mood. So there was no mood. So immediately it's not the place, and I was already looking like because I don't know why it just didn't occur to me that the pain was going to be that much for me. I'm not saying that it's for everybody. So we didn't get anything to do.
Yeah,
I think at the end of the day, did we now find the place?
I think the last day of
No, I'm saying that day. No, we're taking it step by step.
That day, no.
We didn't find a place, so we just left it. And then my husband started saying, we still have a whole life. Because I started feeling sad, like, something's wrong with me. So he now says, no, we still have our whole life ahead, blah, blah. Then we now went on Google.
Million of knacks.
Google must have known us on that 27th or 28th of December 2020. We were on Google. How to this virgin, how to the flower, positions, this, that. You know, this virgin is not, according to some people, it's not correct English, it's the flower. So
which type of flower? Rose petals.
Well, one in the garden of the day. So we now waited till the next day. By this time, my honeymoon had already gone out of the window. There was no honey in the moon. So okay, let's try again in the morning. Tried again. It felt like there was no end to me. It felt like he was trying to slide. So you know they said you should use lubricant, KY. So it was like you poured slimy substance on a wall. You're not saying you want to. So of course it's just sliding. You have to sliding down like this. I'm like, what's going on? Ha! I remember I went to the bathroom. I cried. I was like, what is this? After all I've gone through, this one needs to be God, first of all, I didn't even know what was going on. He too now started to feel bad because as much as he was trying to form macho for me, right? There was a part of him that was like, okay, maybe he doesn't even know what to do. I heard that for the first time on our, if you've not seen the video, I'm going to link it in the description box. Go and see. And fam, I don't think, we didn't do anything down anymore. I remember people would call, they'll be like, oh, it's so
you just looking. You don't know what's going on.
You just smiling like,
So, and really just sort of buttresses the fact that you really don't know what people are going through. Most of the whole period of the vaginismus thing, a lot of people felt
innuendos. Sometimes don't be so. An uncle called me and said, where are you? I'm like, oh, my daughter. He said, this nice. That's my dad.
So, yeah, as you said, for me, there was a bit of. Not even a bit, really. I sort of also felt responsible because it was my first time.
He was a virgin, which is a good thing.
Right, but then an outside question, I should have had like experience.
I also thought about it too because I felt like maybe if I had if I had been sexually active before marriage, we would not be going through all of this now. You know, the devil used to bring all those useless thoughts that if I was sexually active before my marriage, I would have given my life to Christ and I would have become, and then I would have stopped. But the place will be open already. But because nobody has been there, you see yourself. And I went to see one useless gynecologist. Oh God, and gynecologist now rubbish it very well. What is it? You dated for 3 years, you now have sex. What's your problem? Hey, wow, sorry. Anyway, so that's basically what happened. There wasn't anything for the books. But these are some of the things I've learned now that when we started to have sex. Number one, I have lubricants. Can I tell you that? KYJ. I know they've told you, but let me tell you again. And then let the uncle apply it on the auntie. Again, let the uncle apply it on the auntie and apply it like you're already having sex. That gentleness. Don't do that.
It's not pomade.
You understand? So please take your time. Massage the You are new to this.
The second thing is you need to see what you are doing because
you know where you are going to.
So especially if you really do not have any prior experience, so you guys should first of all be very vulnerable.
Yes.
Understand the fact that we don't know what we're doing, so we need to take it step by step. And
all expectations like this.
Exactly. Drop it. So of course be willing, have like the anticipation to have like a beautiful experience, notwithstanding also understand the fact that it's a build up. So what I mean in essence is I suggest that the light should be on. so that
See, let me just tell you, turn on the lights. Because my husband will be saying very, very, get on, no? Let's not see there. Do you understand? Let the light be there.
let there be light.
Let it light. That's why you're in the hotel. I want to believe that you'll be in the hotel on your wedding night. Now, if you are not, use torch lights. Understand? Maybe they took the light and you must, you understand? But I will advise that you go to the hotel. Understand? Let soundproof, and because in case there's pain and it's not moaning, it's screaming. I remember my friend said what she did on her wedding night was not moaning, was yeah. She said it was yeah. Because so in case it's down one, me no be saying they go say they strangle you for inside of. So go to a hotel for the sake of yourself and mine, especially when you're a virgin, when both of you are virgins.
Yeah, but at the end of the day,
another lesson.
We're not trying to use our situation as a yardstick.
Yeah, that's why we're preparing you.
There are many factors that could play into like a different experience. It could, in fact, it's possible that you may not even need the KY jelly. Right. However,
it could be a tap.
However, yeah.
You could be blessed to be a tap, sweetie, and there's nothing wrong with it. Not a thing.
So
there's nothing wrong.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong. The rain is good.
Squirt. Yeah, continue before you remove me. You just say this one is a bit too much for our community.
So yeah, it's possible that that's your reality. Notwithstanding, though, I suggest that you employ these basics. So even if that's the case, you'll know during the first experience. Yeah. Then
number 3. Should we do number 3?
Yeah.
Number 3, and I pray, we agree that you will not encounter vaginismus. Now, if there's no vaginismus, uncle, I know you want to ask them, don't go in once. And you see that I'm not even laughing because it's not funny. Don't go in once. Go in centimeter by centimeter. Because the length you probably know. I think when guys have erections, they know. So you probably know that it's not the same length as your normal. It will be. And this auntie is a newbie. She's the whole is not used to what you're about to give it. Now to enter once, the pain will be extinct. Whoa. When we finally, the day we finally had the breakthrough for the vaginismus, physically, I think we first had the mental one, the physical one, 18th November 2021. The day we had it, in fact, the first time we had tried, it didn't work. But because we had tried, so it had, it was a bit, what's that, elastic? Dilated. Good, thank you. It was a bit dilated. So when you try it again, it was easier. So we now noticed that, do you understand? So sometimes it going out, take the pain, it go out, and then that was how it could go in. So we learned it. Nobody taught us. Later, I found out that apparently it's common. I'm telling you, in case you don't know, don't go in once. Go in.
Dear.
You're not rushing. You know you're not rushing. You get me?
You can go in, come out, like just introduce yourself, like, hey, hi.
Yeah, like, hi guys, I'm the one that just added this.
I'm JR.
What's this now? Oh my Jesus. He said, hi, I'm JR. Nice to meet you, VJ. You guys just are like conversations. You go out again. The Bible says that when you frequent your neighbor's house, you lose your welcome. Go fair. Don't stay there. Don't say, we know you. You'll be here.
Embarrass yourself.
Embarrass yourself. I'm serious, so this is how I'm laughing about actually. It actually works.
I have another thing to add.
Yes. Please.
So I mentioned the whole position thing.
When did you mention in the former video?
No. Here I mentioned the fact that movies give a misconception of how missionary is seamless and all. See, number 4. First of all, do not be afraid to.
Sit down.
Do not be afraid to upscale the height. So essentially,
use pillows. See, I don't know my husband is speaking English. I don't like textbook English. Use pillows under her.
Yeah, so it depends on where you're. So if, for instance, if you want to, I don't think I recommend using like a table for the first time because. Okay, if the guy has experience and
that we're talking to people that both of them don't have experience.
So if you don't have experience, essentially, push it up.
Clearly, but use pillows under her
to elevate
backside.
her so that it's easier for you to thrust.
Yes.
Yeah, and so that you can actually have a better control of how you go in and out.
Yes.
Yeah, because if you're not comfortable, you may not necessarily be able to control the pace of how you go in. Yeah.
Come out.
Then another thing is also for her. What I'll suggest is if you have, our first time was on the couch.
Yeah, on the couch.
On the couch.
And that
the
couch.
next thing is have it elevated, right? Then I suggest she should be comfortable, right?
Any little, that's what I was going to say, that number 5. She may not even say it because maybe she's shy and all that.
Yeah.
But to even remove that shyness,
please,
have conversation.
Yeah, let her talk. Please. I
Are you okay?
Ma,
Are you okay? What do you want?
It's okay.
Don't do. It's painful. Come on. No. It's well, okay, that works. Okay, that works. Stay there. Almost there. Whatever. You get find whatever word you want to say. That's why you have pimple on your mouth, because you are looking for trouble. Whatever it is that you guys should be able to, because it's like let me tell you, let's break it down, remove all the romance of it. It's like an experiment. The first time you guys are trying,
actually not even the first time, the first like,
few times.
Yeah, you're getting to know yourself.
No, it's not actually people.
You're getting to know yourselves, right?
So it's an experiment for a while. So all those saying, I don't. Hello, open your mouth and talk.
This is not the place for holy sister or reverend sister.
I told him before, but there was one time I didn't say anything, and I think he bruised me, right? I carried that, but if I told him that, babe, he doesn't, and I didn't show him.
It's not me.
Who bruised me?
It's someone else.
God forbid. I reject such shit. That sounds very wrong. Do you know that sounds very wrong?
I'm friends with the other human and me.
There's no human.
The other mind.
Anyway, number 5. Okay, no, number 5 is communicate.
Okay.
Communicate. Number 6. I don't know if we've said it like a point. All expectations. Leave it at the feet of Jesus. Don't let me say it right away, but leave that. As in, when you pray about it, now leave it there. As in, don't leave the altar or the crown or the throne with the expectation. Just go in there expecting that we are starting the beginning of our sexual intimacy. And beginning of something doesn't have to mean that it will be 100%. Do you understand? So just go in like that. Like, I'm going to learn about my husband, he's going to learn about me. You too, uncle, you're going to learn about your wife. Don't say, hey, I know, I've read about it, because it's going to humble you. And your ego will be thrown away into the dustbin. And you'll be feeling like, I don't know. So that's why, because men have this ego thing, they don't want to learn. Calm down, right? You don't have to feel bad about not knowing. You don't have to feel bad, because it's not all of us that knew this thing from heaven now. What are we talking about? We're going to learn it together. That's part of intimacy. And I spoke about intimacy, how to build intimacy with people that you're not married with. Now you're married, you're starting from the beginning. It's just like your bodies are talking to one another. Don't rush it. Don't rush the conversation. There are going to be plenty conversations, plenty topics, plenty stuff. So your bodies are learning preferences. Your bodies are learning yourselves. You're learning about yourselves. And so chill, calm down. Don't feel bad. Don't feel ashamed. I mean, it just worsens the whole process. Any mistakes you make, learn about, talk about it. I didn't like this. I don't really prefer this. And uncle, listen. You say she doesn't like something. Don't say, let me teach you. You don't know. Go, keep quiet.
Well, unless he knows.
He doesn't know about her body. What if she doesn't like it?
Well, so sometimes, and this is where I think both parties should, of course, like she mentioned, the whole learning thing, because there are some things that he may sort of know, and because she's anxious, she may not be patient or willing to. Now, of course, if she's not patient or willing to, and you insist on doing it, make sure you violated her. That's a summary. However, in the event you sort of know something that could work based on prior experience, which I don't encourage, but let's assume.
No, but you've already gained the experience.
Yes. Anyways, you've gained the experience, right?
Don't gain it. I'm not saying you should gain it, but if you gained it.
So in the event you have the experience and you believe strongly, and I think something very material is what she said. The fact that bodies vary, ladies vary, because you've had sex with 120
People.
or 17 people.
17 hours.
Does not mean that the experiences would sort of work for her. Yeah, but I think another issue would be the fact that because if the lady doesn't know anything at all, the lady may not also know what could work for her.
But usually you have this, it's just natural instinct.
No, so I think it's when, and which is why, for instance, the penetration thing we're saying, go in a bit, so that you sort of know that, okay, this, if you go in a bit, okay, it's fine, try again, you can go a little further. Yeah, that communication sort of helps for someone, either you have experience or you don't have experience, the communication helps. Yeah, and it's also that communication that will help him get to know you, right? In the event the lady is not speaking, saying this works, this does not work, that experience can be built. Experience is built on knowledge.
On failures, on successes,
exactly.
On mistakes, on whatever. I think that's...
I have one more suggestion,
okay.
And this is for people with experience. Yeah. If you have experience and the other does not have experience, please try to be very patient with the other.
Pretend as if you don't have sex.
Yeah, because first of all, the person without experience may now begin to feel like
inferior.
Exactly. Like I'm a novice, I know nothing, blah blah blah, and
you don't need
that could even affect the person, especially a lady, in the sense that she could now decide to just
take anything.
Because
she not enjoy it.
Because she does not have not enjoy it. For which the guy could be feeling like a bad guy, but then the lady is moaning in instead of
the lady is moaning in pain instead of in delight. That's what I wanted to say.
Exactly.
Because I don't want to believe that was my friends. I don't believe that that's what I. So guys, basically that's just it. We're not trying to determine your sexual intimacy and everything, but we just hope that these tips that we have shared would help you as you prepare on that journey. I have a sense that a lot of marriages are happening this year, and the first night, unless you are intentional about
don't disturb the hotel.
Your first night, unless you are intentional about it, is usually determines how sex is, for some time. So you want to make sure that you go in, and then before I go, Uncle, do a lot of assuring your wife, especially when both of you are virgins. Try to crack it before, just talk about it in light modes, and it will just help her settle her mind, because as in women, things are going on in our heads, just try to say it, man, even if you don't do it, see, my husband tried it in that regard, like, we have a whole life, even though sometimes I'm like, even answer, what of this moment? So yeah, but we were able to get over vaginismus. Like I said, I'm going to link the video, go and watch it if you're battling vaginismus or difficulty to have penetrative sex after marriage. There's a whole video for this one. Is just tips that the judge might not tell you about your first night. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for speaking to our people, our tribe. And thank you guys. Please, if you have not subscribed yet, before you go, hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much. Make sure you share on your platforms. You don't know what people are needing these days. And let's just continue. See you guys in the next video. Love you. Have a fantastic week.
Have a fantastic sex life.
Yeah, have a fantastic, amazing, awesome.
From your favorite sex therapist.
No, we're not licensed. Don't have all.